Look at our life. For most people, this way of life is way into the thoughts, these non-stop consciousness activities. And this whole civilization is also based on thoughts. Most people never stand in the middle, always join one queue or another, which means that the life is biased because the mind is biased with all kinds of prejudices, pre-assumptions, views, beliefs, ideologies. When everybody takes side, then this argument, this debate becomes a necessary thing. We don't condemn debate, but look at our life. There are incessant arguments, quarrel, conflict. Even for the public debate, they are all the interaction of the thoughts, the clash of the thoughts. It's not easy to stand in the middle, but it's easier to take sides. But as long as the mind takes sides, the mind is biased. The very taking sides also means that there is division, and life is no longer total. And taking sides is infinitely divisive. There's no end. But it's easy, isn't it? Everybody follows it, imitates it, conforms to it, taking sides, making division. And such a life is fragmented. And people are fragmented in a unique way, which becomes the individualism. And in this civilization of the individualism, which is the result of this infinite divisive process of thoughts, everyone is trapped in their own unique division. And this becomes the signature of the individualism. The uniqueness of this division is a signature. And this creates numerous issues, bring about this tremendous difficulty in talking to each other. Because the mind is so trapped into the fragments, there's a strong need, demand for decency, so we can speak to each other. But what is beneath this decency is utter superficiality. The talks are phony. The mind feels it. And all this bring about the tremendous difficulty to socialize with people. And also, it is this incessant division of thoughts that bring about such a need for socializing. Because the mind is isolated by those fragments, meaningless fragments. This utter loneliness is therefore created out of this isolation, self-isolation. And such a mind still wants to find comfort from socializing. But this difficulty in doing so brings a sense of denial. Can one see this clearly in the life? Can one turn inward to observe the thoughts objectively? If I don't change from here inwardly, any external solutions is futile. I've observed myself objectively. My life is trapped by thoughts, by all kinds of fragments, all kinds of idiosyncrasies, which are all the fragments of thoughts. My own taste, my own flavor, my own preference, my own liking, disliking. And when I meet people, I still express them. and in very doing so, breaks the conversation. That's why, look at our life. It's full of all kinds of exhibitionism, self-expression. And when we bring this self-expression to the conversation, we kill the conversation. Unless we really go deep into ourselves to see this disorder of the behavior, it's found these fragmented thoughts, fragmented thinking. Can I take no sides? Can I stand in the middle to watch? Can I say that this me, this petty entity which is me, has no meaning at all? It creates the self-isolation, creates the need for socializing, but at the same time, the me kills all the conversation. Because the me is so into the self-expression, this greediness, this aggression. If I don't end me, all the issues will exist in different forms. So can I come back to the middle? So the me has no place at all.